Alrighty, welcome back to another episode of Sol Udenbys Answers 666 questions from investigative journalist Blomsten. This is most interesting journalism being conducted at the moment, and yours truly, Sol Udenbys, I'm down with the sickness. I have gotten a virus, so my mind is blank and my brain is functioning on like a low functioning level. I can't speak very good anything. I was actually meant to go to a big concert and like a cabaret, and I had been looking forward to go there for quite some time, and then I'm sick, and you know what? It absolutely sucks. Absolutely. Also, it's weekend. Today is like Saturday, and I have like a job where if you get sick, then you get paid for being sick. But if you're sick in the weekends, then you're just like kind of, I feel cheated in some way. I don't know. Alright. Can a tuber... this is question 154. Can a tuber moonwalk across a desert of baked beans while playing Bach? I don't know if a tuber even has the ability to moonwalk. But if it's a desert and it's in the daytime, then the baked beans will be warm. But if it's only made of baked beans, then you can't moonwalk because you would have to be swimming. But I think it's so dense that you would actually just be drowning. And then the tuba would be filled up with baked beans, and so it wouldn't be able to pronounce any notes, and thus it could not play Bach. So no, I don't think that's a possibility, my friend. I'm talking directly to Blomsten at the moment, DJ Blomsten. Sometimes I do that, but I also talk directly to you, whoever you are. Question number 155. How would a xylophone perform jazz to an audition, I guess? Well, if it could play itself, it would just be like playing very jazzy xylophone, you know. Diddly did do do dun, diddly did do do dun, do 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 do. I don't know, that was more like funky than jazz. Yeah. Question number 156. Imagine a violin debating politics with a sentient banana peel. Well, if it's important for this question to empathize that the banana peel is sentient, then why does it not explain if the violin is sentient or not. Because then the banana peel is just basically listening to a political tune being played out of a violin. And it's going like, oh no, this is too weird. This is too strange. I don't like it at all. I think we should go back to playing like they did in the old days. Like playing something pleasant. This is too much for me to wrap my peel around. This is too much, simply too much. Question number 157. If a piano had a midlife crisis, which song? And then some of the question is missing, and then it says age. Which song? Blah 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 blah. I don't know. Probably. Oh, what have rather? Oh, living on prayer. That, or like some of the very basic Erik Satie, which I personally love. Question number 158. Can a drum set write a diary in Morse code only audible to hamsters? I don't know what the audible frequency range of a hamster is, or if it's in a room only with hamsters. I don't know, man. But you probably could do that. Question number 159. How would a flute escape from a cage made of spaghetti noodles? Again, you would just have to wait for the spaghetti noodles to like break down and become I don't know, like compost, or eaten by animals and stuff. And then the cage just disappears all by itself before the flute disappears. Describe a trumpet developing a crush on a toaster and composing love songs. Well, you got the trumpet, and it's like brass trumpet, and did this developing a crush on the toaster, because the toaster is like a stainless steel, and the stainless steel is very attractive to the trumpet. Trumpet loves the stainless steel toaster, and it also has a lot of patina because it has been standing in a kitchen where the sun, every day the sun travels across the surface of the toaster, bleaching the small, like the parts of the toaster that's made out of white plastic, yellowing the plastic. And the person who owns the toaster is very aware of like emptying out the crumb tray and giving it a bit of a wipe now and then, maybe like once every second week. So it's a pretty toaster, And the trumpet, it never really gets to come very close to this toaster, because it's always being played in the living room, and it can only see the toaster if it's like just in the right angle, and then it gets a glimpse, and the person playing the trumpet, sometimes when they swing it out in this like very particular direction, standing in a very particular spot in the room, in the living room, the person practicing the trumpet sometimes feels that the trumpet makes some notes that it's not meant to make, like it's almost has a life on its own, of its own, and it's like defying what notes the player wants it to play, and playing its own notes, like stuff like that, like lovers tunes. Alrighty, that will be it for today. I will be back with another video, and I'm still gonna be sick because I'm just recording a bunch of videos right now. So I'll be sick in 5 minutes. You'll see me being sick again.